Evening beach hands gamer. Yeah, dude, everyone likes my beach pick. Yeah, Chad, I have early ends to stream today and tomorrow. I got sex cult stuff. So forgot to turn on deck tracker. But I'm wondering how high I can get.
Keep on panning
here on the Asia server if I just like try hard for like a few days. Short stream, yeah. I mean, it's like a 5-hour stream. I don't know. I'm doing, Chad, I haven't been doing the 8-hour streams that I used to, cause work-life balance. But yeah.
Better make a good impression.
Better make a good blah blah blah.
I remember this place well.
Yeah, that's why I started early. I'll start an hour early if I need to end an hour early, kind of thing. Sometimes I'll start late if I can go late. Work-life balance, yeah. I mean, it's more like if I don't have happy things outside in my real life, then I start doing what everyone else does and just essentially complaining about the meta, basically. Oh, these were terrible. Okay. Being paid to play decks today? If I have all the cards on my accounts, I mean, if you want to do $5 for a game, I could do it. So I could ad revenue is down right now, so I could use the money when it's full popping. But dude, though I think my viewership's been fine. I feel like it's saying I don't have any bots, but. Oh wow, that's really bad. Better make a good blah blah blah.
Rock number 802, welcome to the collection.
Stream is popping. It's not popping, Alex. It just started. It is you gotta be I feel like streaming does, you can't say popping unless we got at least 1,000 viewers or like 700 viewers, but they're really chatty.
Mysterious orb, what is your wisdom?
I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm not afraid of the dark.
Oh, Chad, you ready for this? It's definitely freezing trap. We know 100%. Do I get to do this? Now I have 2 of them. Let's see that every day.
Is close at hand.
Get in there, fight, maggot.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Mysterious orb, what is your wisdom?
I really can't afford to this be a counterspell. I need these to win. Ooh, it's pretty good.
A frozen treat as sweet as me. Never my wrath.
Hmm.
What was that? What was that?
Is close at hand.
The call of the wild gods.
New creators merch, yeah. Dude, it's so sick. Dude. It's a like a vest because like I'm an explorer. It's got the Hearthstone logo on it. Dude, I feel so fashionable.
Is there trouble?
I'm not going to, Squirrel. It's rigged, and I just like being number 2.
I found a spear jet.
Bro, I double bricked here. Not the double brick, chat. Why did it have to be a double brick? I can't even use this bullshit. No, dude. How did I get scammed so hard here? That's over. I mean, all my opponent has to do is...
How fantastical.
I mean, I'm not gonna get number 1, and then I'm gonna lose it, and then I'm gonna feel depressed. Okay, number 1 is completely rigged. Literally, no one can even take number 2 from me, chat. All right, that's how high my MMR is.
Nezoth versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin.
Is there a legit problem? Yes, there is. So imagine you make a new account mid-song and you crush all the beginners, right? You crush them, right? You have like a 75% win rate and on the climb to legend, and you come in and it puts you, you've never gotten legend before, and you come in at rank 1. You don't have to play against almost any of the top players. You come in at rank 1, right? So you never even have to play a single game in legend, but and you're a new account, you've never gotten legend before, and you get rank 1. And that's basically, and not basically, that's literally what happened. And it's happened before. The player who's rank 1, no one knows who they are. They've never gotten a legend finish in their entire life, and somehow they're rank 1, and I'm supposed to believe that, right? That they just got that. Like, they got it. My friend Mick did this with a new account and finished rank 1 another time, and it's always so high it's almost impossible to take away. Is it impossible? That's yes, you understand, Cinqueen. The whole thing operates in the wrong way, right? But they don't care. So it's not going to change because it's not important, right?
I'm not afraid of the dark.
Nice to meet you.
Aware? I am not aware. I don't know. It's problem. It's I didn't really care, but
What was that?
no, in theory, if you got enough wins, but it might be like 10 wins more on rank 2, which is absurdly hard, right? The win rate I had at rank 2 was absurd, but it's not enough. That's what bothers me.
What was that?
So my win rate is the best in an NA, like for whatever the system is, but it's just not enough, and that bothers me. Right?
A frozen treat as sweet as me.
So I'd be cool to get a rank 2 finish, because it would be like rank 1. It'd be my first rank 1 finish. So I'm just gonna pit cap there. It doesn't really matter, but like I just know I'll feel really bad and robbed if I don't get it, and I probably won't get it. You know, so.
Nazoth versus Inza.
You did? What? F6, 7, 8. I think I just mouth things. So, yeah, do you think, yeah, I talked to myself as a kid, and then I got socialized, and people made fun of me for talking to myself. So I think at some point I kept talking to myself, but just with my mouth like moving and not saying anything. Yeah, and most of it, and like usually that doesn't cause problems because the only like when you're not on a camera, no one's gonna pay attention to you mouthing yourself unless they're like in love with you, and then it doesn't matter because they're in love with you, right? So. Wisp is the strongest card in the deck.
A frozen treat as sweet as me. First.
Number 2 in quotations because I deserve number 1. Anyways.
I never make two trips. I never make two trips. I'm not afraid of the dark.
I'm not afraid of the blah blah blah.
I remember this place well.
Awesome, Blame Luke. Dude, I responded with a snarky comment on my YouTube Frack Rogue, the new Frack Road list. Let's see if anyone has responded to my my snarky comment. So somebody said, this deck is bait, 50 random wins, quest warrior turn 7. Like basically someone being like, this deck is terrible. And I said, high win rate all around, pro player, really, me doing really well, but you lost some games, so it must be terrible. It was really like that interesting, but I felt pretty snarky.
Another snap.
We already talked about this, but yeah, they don't even like, they never have gotten legend before. I'm supposed to just believe that they earned it, right?
Well,
They played a bunch of beginners. They probably had like a 70-80% win rate to legend. And the system, the MMR said, wow, they had an 80% win rate to legend with all these games without this. Let's put them right at number 1. So they come in at number 1, which is just bullshit, all right? They didn't have to play against actual good players.
They'll steal an entire city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116,
Yeah, tempo is important. Hands gamer here. New account next month, dude. I could do that. That would be an interesting. Free wink, one legend. Yeah. When is the mini set coming out? I believe they're announcing it tomorrow. So the announcement for the announcement was today. The announcement is tomorrow. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. Shit, I'm already preemptively blah-bling. Freaking bullshitting me here.
Here I come, ready or not.
Keep on panning!
It literally is an organically evolved meme here in the chat, Don. I think I just, you know, chat would be like, oh, I can't get legend, blah, blah, blah. And then, I mean, it's kind of like it's not, you know, some of the influences, you know, so there's like the Seinfeld, yada, yada, yada. You know, it's that, this idea has been done before, but it's just kind of like filling in the blanks with all the bullshit with blah blahs, you know? But yeah, I do feel pretty good that it was made here in America. You know? We didn't import our blah blahs, we get them homegrown here.
I'm not afraid of the dark. Better make a good impression.
Yeah, I mean things like witness the skill I didn't come up with. I'm trying to think of other like people think things are no hands memes. That I didn't come up with. But yeah, there's quite a bit of them, I'd say. Yeah, agency. I mean, agency has kind of fallen out of favor. It was huge for a while, and then everyone kind of got sick of it. You know, only so many agency jokes you can do. Wait, I got triple Zergling here? Wait, is that insane?
What was that? Lots to learn.
Much Toba. So this is like the paradox. So this is like talking about tilt and whether you should be. So there's the oh I don't care. The problem is your emotions. Once you don't care, you actually will find yourself unenergized. Because the point of like, why are you playing this children's card game all day long? It's because you care, right? So if you say, well, it doesn't matter and I don't care, the problem with that is if your emotions truly internalize that, the logical conclusion is this is a waste of time, which it is, right? I have to like double trade here because it's dangerous to leave Kirkwood alive. So the way you get around this paradox, the paradox of the caring, bad order by the way, I forgot about this. The way you get around it is you say, I care immensely about performing the best amongst the things I can control. So I care about playing really, really well, right? And losing might be an indication that I'm not playing well, right? So that might make me feel bad. But if I feel actually truly convinced that I played well, but I lost, one, not caring about it, but two, knowing that if you're playing well on a regular basis, but you're not winning, you will win, basically. Like, it will happen. It's only a matter of time. It's amalgam here. Sometimes bad RNG happens. Yeah, so I'm talking about how if you want to enjoy Hearthstone more, and you want to be like, so if you wanted to, well, like, first of all, figure out what you want. Let's say you want to win more and feel less tilt. A lot of one is like, why are you tilting? What is the emotional purpose? Like, why does your brain send you the tilt? And part of why it does is because you said this matters, right? But you're losing at it. So you're failing at the thing that you feel is important. And that is emotionally painful, right?
A frozen treat as sweet as me.
Ooh. So yeah, so basically, like, adjusting your mentalities, which comes with time, will make you, so you watch, like, I know me compared to a lot of Hearthstone streamers, not all of them, I will tilt less. Is that fair? Is that fair to say, Chet, that I tilt and get less angry and less mad about the game than a lot of other pros? Is that fair, or am I bullshitting here? Yes. And I don't do it like out of to be some Zen Buddhist bullshit. I do it because I want to win more. And I know if I have better mentalities around the game, I will win more. And I like winning. I'm a big fan. My double freezes. It's not actually good. It's annoying because I don't actually want to draw cards here. It's kind of interesting. Dude, I do. I literally went to my therapist, and this was like when I started Hearthstone streaming, and I was like, why do I get so tilted from my chat asking shitty questions? She was not good at that. She didn't understand Twitch. She was like, my therapist was really good for some things, and she had a lot of experience in like saving marriages. So basically, she had this mentality of like you're not going to do much better. You should just be happy as you are. Like, that was a lot of her success as a therapist. She convinced people like, look, you're kind of a mess, right? She'd like, and you really think you're going to get some perfect person? Like, that person would reject you. You should be happy. I lost. Son of a gun.
That is enough.
But I was basically, so I didn't like that stuff. But she did help me on like how kind of certain concepts of even like there's like one of the concepts of like, I was afraid that people would start hating me, and she'd say something like what's people like you like we kind of like they might still like you even though they shouldn't because like they're invested. Or I mean, something like. So I think I was looking at something and I was like, okay, feels like, you know, you make a bad impression and the person doesn't like you. I'm not exactly wording this correctly, and she kind of like put it the opposite way of, you know, she was good. I mean, she was good. She really helped me on a few things, and I don't know. Like, I didn't want some like therapist that, that just like, and she almost gave up on me. She was like, "I don't think I can help you." And then I went and bought a book on CBD or CBT, and then we talked about things, and then but yeah, the kind of taking hits here.
Closer, critters.
What was that?
Or cognitive behavioral therapy, right? Jobber. I don't know. I just like knowing what they're trying to do. Because otherwise I'm like, what are we doing here? You know?
I found a sea urchin.
I'm not afraid of the dark. What was that?
I'll shelter you.
What was that?
Why not then? Well, you can't do 2 quests at the same time, and it's difficult to have 5 temporary cards. Double quest in this deck is almost never correct. I went for it one time. I almost won, and I still lost, so...
Nazoth versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
All eyes shall be open.
Yeah, I think this build is phenomenal.
Keep on panning!
For sure, like, Amalgam is nice if you get to an ultra late game scenario, but I probably should just be picking Zergling there. And them Zig. Blah, 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 blah.
Annihilation
Michael. This is attack approved by the government.
Better make a good impression.
I think they're cooked, chat. If I got in one more damage to face, I think I had lethal, yeah. That sucks. Son of a gunshot.
Lots to learn.
We are the voice of iron.
It doesn't really matter, they're gonna die, but...
You win.
On Hunter?
Nazoth versus Arthas.
You will know endless torment. Your future unwinds, Prince. Your crown will open the way.
Do you use people to get more corpsicle? That is one of the things you can use people for. Why did we keep the wisp? Did I keep the wisp? Dude, my brain sees 0 mana 1/1 and it keeps it, but it's probably incorrect. Yeah, this is like a free patches, except I lose a card. Alright. Alright, I'm regretting keeping the Wisp, alright? As I tapped on 2 and 3 here. God, yeah. This hand, so here's how we can win. We have a slow start, but if we get a pupil high roll, that's how we could win, right? Because if we got 2 quest rewards, basically, you can still win. But with this start of a slow start, it's gonna be difficult. Not gonna lie.
They'll steal an entire city.
Ooh, this turned out pretty good.
Better make a good impression. First day. Better make a good impression. And it's time for treasure transport.
Stabilize NoHandsGamer, chat. Holy stabilizing, chat. Witness the stabilization, chat. You're like, he'll never win, Mr. Streamer. We had a bad starting to hit turns. Only plays to go on Reddit and complain. No, called you to stabilize. yQbNmAeCmQeEmQehmweKsQcAAA, dude. It's the first time for everything, alright?
I found a sea urchin.
I found a blah blah blah. Look at that, chat. The stabilizing hands gamer strikes again, chat. What annoying.
Keep on panning.
Perfect hits, chat. Launch is pretty annoying here. Especially the launch orbital moon, but how many of your opponents are stream sniping? I'm gonna go with about 90%, Knack. Here's what I've learned. You know how Reddit's always complaining that the world is evil? It's because they're projecting, because they're evil. No one is innocent. Everyone's out to get you, alright? Only... so... what does it mean the world is evil? They're all willing to stream snipe. That's what it means. I don't know what to do here, chat. I was gonna go Kerrigan, but I don't even have the board space for it. Bunch of mass productions in my deck. Problem is they're gonna launch and I'm kind of wrecked here. So I'm probably still losing. 10% of people would stream snipe, but they had never heard of Twitch. They only watch Crip and old Trump videos on YouTube, and that's how they've learned about tempo and stuff. All right, and when you see you'll see them playing a tavern brawl and net decking a deck from 7 years ago, you know. Dead chat. I mean, I probably.
Nazoth versus Valera.
Is it possible to win Ship Death Knight with this deck? Possible? I don't know. You know, look, Chad, here's, you know, you might go and look at statistics.com, all right? I mean, let's say, Chad, you might go to HS Replay, okay? You might click over here because you're like curious about win rates. And you might click on Quest Warlock, right? And view the stats. And you might go look at matchups and say even the worst possible matchup is 35%, right? So, and there are no 100%. There's no even 90%. There's no even 80%. Almost any deck, even if it's a bad deck, an archetype can win about 80, at least 20% of the time against other decks, right? So you might say, wow, I should really think about that. The fact that, you know, I don't just auto lose any time. I mean, it just like they made a giant starship and they won. And I didn't put the pressure on them to punish that, so we could have probably beat the. I don't know. Why do you never open your packs? Why do you open your packs is the question.
A frozen treat as sweet as me.
Oh, they're playing the cycle build. Giving me more situations. X-Risk, my old build got the cycle build. I did really well with the old build. I did even better with the blue build. I effectively am number 1, but I'm number 2 on NA, and Photon can't take it from me. No actual player can take it from me. So I did incredibly, incredibly well with this build. So if I do really, really well, and I played the build with Zephyr, and I played the build without Zephyr, I'm going to prefer this. You know, okay, I could cut a Hearthstone for Zephyr, but, so yeah. So the card that kind of replaces Zephyr really is Sweet and Snow Flurry, and this card's way better than Zephyr. Not only like are these cards useful, but they're also temporary, which helps our quest. So it's just a really good card in the deck, way better than Zephyr. So that's what. Bro, these sack. Hellfire here. Yeah, we do help.
Sickly sweet.
Is it overkill? It's called redundancy. So you run multiple copies of a good card. All right, you know. So I mean, it's not a must. Like, you guys can go take out Snow Flurry and put Zephyr. You can win less. Like, Chad, you could literally go outside. Now, actually, it might be illegal to do this. I was gonna say you could take money and burn it, but you could do it figuratively with like fireworks, right? Chad, you can quit your job for no reason and then be unemployed. There's so many things you can do, and you can take out Snow Flurry, right? Snow Flurry is amazing. But you can do it. I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. Right? I'm crushing with the Snow Flurry. The stats on this deck are insane. But you can do whatever you want.
Another snap.
Ooh, let's go. I want second. No, I think I'd rather have second horn here.
My hand is too full.
I only play against Murloc Paladin. Okay. So if you want to beat Murloc Paladin, here's what I recommend you do. All right. So we're going to want to go over here and sort to bronze. That's where you are. Okay. You're going to go to Quest Paladin. All right. You're going to view the stats and you're going to look at bronze and you're going to find decks that beat it. Aggro Paladin, 28%. Beast Hunter, sorry, 41%. So these decks crush it. Now let's say you develop some skill. Then you have a little more options, right? So let's say you could play Menagerie Death Knight, you could play Pain Demon Hunter, you could play Big Spell Mage, Elemental Mage, Protoss Mage, you name it, Beast Hunter. Man, with a little bit of skill, there's so many ways you can beat it. So any of these decks that are in the red, oh, Quest Warlock, another deck that with skill you can beat it with. You know, that skill.
We hunger for vengeance.
Way to make a good blah blah blah. Dodged HandsGamer chat. Huge dodges here. Huge frickin' dodges. Like that. Wait, how much damage do I take from this? This is actually really, this is insane, right? Because I draw a bunch of these and I can full heal. Still alive.
I found a sea urchin.
I'm almost out of cards. I'm out of cards.
What expectations? I've learned to not have expectations. Teach you. Alright. I've learned that I will probably be disappointed. Alright, they've I don't know. But whatever. I can't go anywhere. Everything's falling apart. But you know, we'll hang in there. I expect nothing. It's because you still expect things. Truly expecting nothing is during, well, I expect you to stream during, oh, I didn't stream this weekend, yeah. So, sorry about that.
I must choose soon. I did.
Manos.
is off versus Gul'dan.
My plans are coming to fruition.
All eyes shall be opened.
No, I think they're going to do nothing, Steel Razor. I would bet 100 to 1 that they do nothing. Right?
I'm not afraid of the dark.
That's kind of sad. I don't know why, chat. Basically, like, they continued. I don't know. I mean, why are we surprised? All right, grow up. Chat, they.
What was that?
Chat, I don't know. Like, look, chat. I am stuck here.
Find another snack.
Good though. Wait. It doesn't actually work. That's hilarious. But like bad. Wait.
I found a sea urchin.
Sickly sweet.
No Hands Gaming? Yeah. Welcome to the stream. It's, every day I play with no hands. And no one believes me. Man, like I see hands. But think about it. When you're normally watching a streamer, you can't see their hands because they're on the mouse. Right?
Sickly sweet.
I mean,
I go
in this chat. But I'm kind of getting wrecked hands gamer here. I don't even know what to do here. I'm pretty sure I've lost this. Bro, what is up with this freaking hand, dude? I'm so freaking cooked. It's over, chat. I have nothing here. I have 2 Horizons edges. They can play the 4-mana spell on this and just win the game. Go Eternal Layover and win the game. It's just over. I feel like my only chance of winning this is a Killjade and overdraw.
A frozen treat as sweet as me.
Even then, I could realistically just give up here. I might just give up. I mean, unless they overdraw Killjade in this turn. Like, I had to beat the Starship. I mean, it's turn 8, so we finally get the quest done. Like, it's pretty, it's over. But I mean, if they see, you can see there. So if they overdrew Killjade in here, and there's a chance, right? They draw 3 here. Maybe we have a chance then, you know? But they're using another spell, so, and you can see they probably are thinking about the Killjade and overdraw. So, protecting themselves. Kerrigan, ooh. Alright, that's our other out. Problem.
My hand is full.
Here I come, ready or not.
Alright, let's see if we can get that Viper.
almost out of time.
Blade, blade.
Better make a good impression.
I want to save these for Vipers. Well, honestly, I mean, I'm doing a lot of damage until I realize they're just gonna go launch and win, but... Alright, next game we'll over-explain.
Almost out of time.
Find another snack.
Don't really want freezing, because it could... Maybe I do want... Actually, is freezing insane? Because they don't have any more starship pieces, right? I don't know, we'll decide. That might have been a big mistake. See. They kind of needed that. I mean, still, I'm just losing to kill Jaden. I think they can probably just go another curse campaign and win, but...
Eight combatants enter, and I take the crown.
Oh, they just risked it. Didn't care. Well, I'm cooked, chat. Wait, maybe I'm not cooked.
I remember this place well.
Son of a. What am I even doing, chat? Does it even matter? I don't know.
Almost out of time.
Yeah. That's what I wanted, the Viper. I'm pretty sure it's so. I'm just gonna give this up. I'm not gonna be double this and kill Jaden.
Nazoth versus Nemzi.
Let's have some fun!
You have heard the calling from the deep.
Overexplained game. All right. I don't think Sweet and Snow Flurry is good enough to keep unless you already have the 2/3. So I threw it away. The other one is obviously Horizon's Edge is a bad keep in all situations. When I'm married to a woman, what do I do? Accept defeat and buy more runestones, Ninja. All right. So I hit this is the best card I could draw probably. I'm gonna play this. This allows me to go Sweet and Snow Flurry next turn, but I don't actually have to use the card for Sweet and Snow Flurry, but I have the option to, which is kind of nice.
I'm not afraid of the dark.
I don't actually know who that is. Pay attention. All right, I have the choice between questing and this. I'm gonna go for the Sweet and Snow Flurry. There's a lot of 2-mana cards that we can hit, and we'd like to hit one. We hit this. All right, so I'm going to trade on this and then go Sea Breeze. This clears the board. We lose out on the tsunami. We don't care. Like, we would always lose on the tsunami. So this is quite nice of a situation, right? Just have a little bit of board. We've got more this coming, depending on our top deck. But generally, you don't want to be tapping. So we'll probably go Sweet and Snow Flurry next turn. But getting a little incremental damage can matter. Put your opponent on the back end. Once you get into the quest war, both players are typically healing for 5 mana every turn. So they're running Demolition Renovator. Interesting. Okay, their list is running the bad cards. This is probably why they're running. They're 1100. Alright, hit Biopedal, boom! I feel like that can change the play, so I'm gonna tap here. I wouldn't have tapped here. I'm gonna go Biopedal, boom. I could play the other one, but I'd rather just get this one going. Ooh, this is kind of interesting. I think I'll just take Scarab Keychain. I could take the Corridor Sleeper, but I think this is a little better. It also has the small chance of okay, so this is really kind of insane. Actually, I think I'm gonna take this. So what's nice here, as you see, I have 2 out of 5. So if I want to play this really slowly, I can always get the double quest reward, and I might take that up. So what I can basically do here is I don't play any more spells, right? And then eventually I'll get my quest done on turn 7. Then I can play it with Tide Pool. From your rank, I don't know, like a day and a half with an insane win rate. It's not gonna happen. I might lied. So that will put us in a commanding position to win the long game. So I have to decide, but I might go for that. It kind of seems like a reasonable line. I feel like they should have gone mass production there. This was questionable. All right, I'm gonna continue with my plan here of getting double quest reward. So I'm gonna play this. Do what we hit. I think we take a Slither Spear here. We could heal, but I think I just prefer the Slither Spear. It's a better card. I'm gonna play the Questing Assistant into the 3/3 here. All right. I'm going to trade this. I'm going to trade this, and you can see everything. We're just nice, like we just have nice board control. They're not probably completing quests next turn, so I think this just puts us in a spot where we're gonna have the inevitability. We're gonna have double quests. They're gonna have single quests. They already lost a Tide Pool, and because we're ahead, and they've even lost a Hellfire. It's just so hard for them to win here. I could go for a more aggressive tempo win to get my quest down, but I think just I'm not. It's a 1/3. I know what you're saying, Pimerick. Alright, I know what you're saying, but I don't care. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so yeah, so we should win every time here if I play it not badly. And you see, just the threat of Slither Sphere scares people. See all the fear in my opponent? Okay, so I'm going to play this. See what we get. We hit this. This kills something. I think I take the kill. I'm gonna tap here because I have to spend more mana anyways. Hit Splunker. I guess I might as well just You know what's interesting here? I was gonna go Astrobiologist, right? But I kind of like, now if I went 3 mana spell, 2 mana spell, no, I can't play them both. I was trying to see if there's a world where I could play them both, but I can't. So I'm going to do this. I'm gonna trade here. I'm gonna play the Astrobiologist. I'm gonna trade this off. And I'm all ready to complete quest next turn. And have a double quest. So I'm pretty happy about that. I enjoy completing quests in my life.
A frozen treat as sweet as me.
Keep on panning.
I don't know. Nice to blah blah blah. I think I'm just gonna take Siphon Soul here. I don't know about this card. It's kind of fun. I could have taken it, but I didn't. So here we go. We're gonna complete the quest. We'll just take this jerkwad. All right. Play this jerkwad. Quest complete. Now I want to make some board space. I have to figure out what I want to get rid of. We'll trade off some jerkwads here. Trade. And what minion do I not care about? Or a card? Maybe I don't care about the Siphon Soul. Like, is that really what card I want to play? I could get rid of Solarium, but that's like a lot of value at some point. So let's get rid of the Siphon Soul. And let's play this. I should probably just go Corpsicle, but you know, this seems more fun. And this puts us in a commanding position, chat. I have board. I'm gonna have 2 this. They have nothing. They have 16 life. This is a lost cause. What can they possibly hit? What can they possibly do? Their death then is inevitable. Life is pain. The system is rigged. They're gonna die. Alright, there's the blizzard. Alright, so I can go quest reward. Think about I don't know, it's weird. I'm like kind of feeling like I just hellfire my own board here, but I'm not sure. I could look for Horizon's Edge here as well. It's a weird one. Let's look for Horizon's Edge. Double Corpsicle is kind of good, so we'll take that. How much burst can I ship it here for? I throw in like, I don't know, some sort of tapped minion. Trying to see if there's like a makeshift lethal here. Kinda isn't, so. I could have gotten more life there, but I really just didn't need it. And I could clear my own board, but don't really need it. Don't even need the tap. Chat, why is my opponent the running every tech card NoHandsGamer? They have Demolition, they have Viper. Right. That's the overswing game. Did I get all my quests done for the day? What matchup is Viper for? Quest Rage, I guess?
Nazoth versus Illidan.
My blind eyes see what others cannot.
All eyes shall be opened.
Multiple ticks means multiple ways to lose. Would you consider Neophyte a tech card? Yes. It's a light tech card. So, because every deck runs spells. So like Viper is a tech card that's like so only good in matchups that people run weapons. Where Cold Neophyte is only good in matchups where people run spells, but people run spells in almost every deck. There are exceptions. Blah, blah, blah. Are you a tempo, value, or control player? I think I'm a tempo player.
Welcome to the crew.
Hide behind yourselves. I will still find you.
Better make a good impression.
Better make a good blah blah. You always delay quests to get value from pupil. I almost never delay quests to get value from pupil. It is a play I do very sparingly. I can't actually do it here because if I do it here, like I don't have any other ways. Like all my other temporary cards are spells. So yeah, basically never. The answer. Okay, is there a way to? I don't know. It was questionable. It's not like you'll. It's almost not matchup dependent. You take it if it's convenient. But like players like will see me doing it because it's easy to do some games. If it's not easy to do, it's all just don't do it. Like you could probably just never do it, unless it comes naturally. Everybody like over this, most of the games it won't work, and you'll just end up throwing because you like instead of just taking the win, you did a bunch of bullshit. You know, you're like, yeah, I'll play the card, but the blue. Probably already lost this, but maybe not. I don't know.
Keep on panning.
Then Also like scared of cube here. Oh, this one.
Give it a shot.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I mean, so there are certain situations where you might like delay one turn, but even then, I'm like, it's often I think incorrect, and I'm just being like, I shouldn't even go for it, and I'm just doing it because it's fun. This is bad, very bad, chat.
Chill out.
Yeah, so you could do it because it's convenient risk, right? It's you don't delay the play, you just might take a slightly suboptimal play because you have like a 15% chance of hitting the pupil. That's the kind of thing you do. What you don't do is you just like, well, I'm gonna delay 2 turns and just wait for the pupil. That's usually because like that's almost always incorrect. So.
Can't cram any more in there. Too many cards.
Up to 400 dust. I'm not going to do that, but I'll show you the easy way to do that. Right? What you're going to do is download Hearthstone Deck Tracker and upload your collection into HS Replay. Then what you can do is you can go here, right? This is a free feature. You go bronze through gold, right? And you go limit to my collection and you say 4,000 dust, okay? Then it will show you only decks that this. So you can see this is my American account. I have all the cards. Let's look at like this one, right? Oh, it will show you decks that within the 4,000 dust limit. So if I do limit here, right? It will. Let's see. Why isn't it working? So if I go 4,000, right? Bam. So you can pick out decks that have a high win rate with that amount of dust. So you could pick something very like, okay, Pain Demon Hunter, 3,600 dust, Elemental Mage, 1,600 dust. These are great decks to get started with, all right? This deck is like a decent deck overall, where this is like kind of noob stuff. So that's what I recommend you do. Right, the decks that are good for me aren't the good decks that are likely to be good for you. We're different people. We live different lives, right? And I've been through shit, okay? Always do shit. It's over, you say that, and then this happens, alright? We're kind of cooked, Chad. I can't beat 224-30s.
That is enough.
Chat, another thing you can do, alright? So you can actually even like click on the deck, alright? You can click on the deck, right? So let's say you're going for Quest Paladin, okay? And you see this build, right? And you look at drawn win rate. You look at Grunty's pretty good, okay? Grunty is pretty good. You want him, okay? Let's see if we can find another example. So let's say we go to Beast Hunter, right? Drawn win rate. You can see Chief Estro, not as good. This is a legendary card. You could run the deck without this, all right? It's, drawn win rate is a nice substitute for strength. It's a little more complicated than that. But so you can quickly find out, like, okay, I don't really need this card, okay? So that's the power of things, okay? Anyways. There is no Quest Hunter deck. Don't you like Zephyrs in this deck? I would like a lot of things. I would like to have a personal chef and a masseuse. I would like to own a home. But I live in society, and I can only have 30 cards in society, okay? Unless you live in the wild world of Wild, where you can run Renthal. But I live in a normal standard society, and in normal standard society, I can only run... I can only have, what was I gonna say? 30 cards. So I would have to cut a card. Do I cut Kerrigan? All right. Do I cut Sweden Snowflurry? These are the tough choices. All right. I don't want to cut these cards. So, this is where I'm at. All right. Better make a good blah blah blah. Oh no, a good one. Chad, I used to do comedy. What matchup should you go for? No, double portal, none of them. But you might make a like against the Warriors, the only one that you might like delay. Every time I delay, it doesn't even win me the game. I kind of just think you should just never go for it. All right, it's not important. You're way more likely to make a mistake going for it, in my opinion, than get it right. If you're most people. This is a spot where I'm delaying and it paid off, chat. So see how I went for it? I kind of drew a bunch of cards instead of completing quest here because I get the quest down the same turn. So I delayed, but now I was able to get the pupil, so now I get it. But see how I still get the quest down on turn 5 with both lines? But I chose a line that increased the likelihood of hitting Tidepool Pupil. But if I'd missed, I would have still gotten it down on turn 5. So you never delay your quest. You just take a line that's a little suboptimal to do it. All right, and then this is going to pay off massively, chat. Bleh. You only need one good deck to get #1 legend, all right? That's all you need. One good deck. All right, everyone thinks I need a variety. Like, you need a variety so that you can... Chad, you know that thing inside you that always feels like you're never enough and you're gonna die and life is pointless, but at the same time, you know, you feel like you need to do something? That goes away when you play a new deck, all right? That's why you craft new decks, but that doesn't actually help you get #1 legend, all right?
Low in price, high in fun.
Now watch as I pull.
Exactly.
Time runs out on me.
This is bullshit.
The veil wanes.
My hand is too full.
Avoid. I have almost never made a mistake. Wait, did somebody say, wait, I want to see this comment. I have almost no mistakes. Chad, it is amazing, like, that, like, people go through life, like, they're just not getting legend, right? And they actually believe they make no mistakes. God. I read a poker post once, and this is what I started. I don't know, and the guy was basically like, I'm a complete poker genius. But I never get I just keep getting unlucky. And basically his whole post was how he's like a poker savant, he's the greatest poker player ever, but RNG just keeps fucking him. And it's like hilarious because it's just like he actually, like, he believes this, you know, like deep in his bones, like he thinks that that's what's happening, you know.
Useful things, eager to share.
Right, what? I assumed there'd be an explosive trap there. There was not. I was saying you're a narcissist. I know. I love, yeah. See, that's like my favorite thing about poker. I love when overconfidence is punished. Right? People will come into like, dude, my YouTube videos and be like, you're arrogant, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm number 2 legend, aka number 1, right? Like there's no overconfidence there, all right? It's just confidence. It's just accuracy, all right? Chad, I'm literally beating Photon, who literally goes at the speed of light, okay? No overconfidence there, okay? Can they see me in the portal? I don't remember.
Time runs out on me.
This player, screw ICG loved. Kill Jada's list. Yeah, they came to the stream hostage and then found out that legally I couldn't stop them from putting Kill Jada in the list, so they chose to do that. That's what happened, if you're wondering.
Fair trade.
Here I come.
Blee, blee, blee.
My hand is too full.
If I ran the government, I'd make it illegal. I know, right, Abandonment? It'd be so nice, because then people would say, like, can I put Kill Jada in the list? And I'd have to say, like, you will be arrested. I've already, like, alerted the authorities. They're on their way to your place. They're gonna make sure you didn't actually put it in, right? I'd be like the chat GPT of what, like, people, like, ask questionable questions, but for Kill Jada, right? Thank you, Decoy. Chat, hey, execute order 66. Classic. Classic humors. Classic jokes, chat. Chat, by the way, I've had a freaking double tide pool, and I just haven't been able to use it. This is a classic case of tide pool not actually helping. Holy. I think I have lethal here.
This party is to die for.
I don't know why I went for that. I don't know. We'll be fine though.
Nazoth versus Maev.
None can escape my fury.
All eyes shall be open.
You know what? Was there a weird first time chatter that I missed there? Yeah, is stream popping today? I feel like stream's gonna be popping today. I only got another 3 hours today. Chat, short streams today and tomorrow. I've got sex cult stuff. We got a mini set coming up, so I'm trying to do as many non-Hearthstone things as possible. Chad, we got a sponsored stream on Friday. Dude, I've been playing Chad, it's Chad, I've been dude, I've been playing, both me and Banter. I've been getting into this game. It's fantastic. We're having a great time. Get better than Smash Masters Tour. Wait, I can chat. Do I greed out the quest? I can get the quest done now. Float some mana, no big deal. Chat, I always go for the double quest reward. I always tell chat, I'm like a Cobb in Inception. Any of you guys Inception fans? Where Cobb always says never do this, never do that, and then he does it. Basically, I'm like, never go for the delay for the double quest. And then I delay for the double quest.
Nightmares are never forgotten.
Better make a good impression.
Up to you and Banter. RBG2, Dreadeye, in theory. I don't know.
Do you have
Wait, oh no, wait. No! Chat, that ruins my life. Oh, it's so bad. Now it costs 5. Oh, that's so frustrating, chat. Alright. Okay, and this is 3 mana.
first kill?
I probably should have just traded into this. Yeah, the greed this game has been dumb on me. But
Quickly.
Do you have
what?
to declare?
Oh my god, dude! I lost! I can't kill this shit. Really? Get in text chat. Feels bad, man. Hey, I don't even know about this.
I'm not afraid of the dark. Better make a good impression.
Wait. I don't know, I'm just done here. Alright, see chat? That's why you don't go for double quests. Oh my god. Frustrating.
Nazoth versus Rafam!
I am Rafa, the supreme salesman!
All eyes shall be opened.
Imagine a society.
I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm not afraid of the dark.
Nice to meet you.
A frozen treat as sweet as me. For this.
They'll begin adventuring in a tavern.
I also just won a game without completing quest, Danny, and you must have brought it about there.
Nazoth versus Kurtrus!
Trust me, you don't want this fight.
All eyes shall be opened.
My wool itches for war.
Way to make it good, blah blah blah.
We hunger for vengeance.
Come closer, critters.
I'm not afraid of the dark.
What's going on? There's some viewbot things. I don't think my viewership is down because of viewbotting. I think it's because there's this is normal time for viewership to be down because there's a mini set coming out, and I did see Twitch viewership is down 24% overall because they cracked down on viewbots. So kind of interesting. Should have done this first. So now I'm gonna do that.
I found a sphere gem.
They found a workaround. Ad revenue is also down a lot. Yeah, my ad revenue is down. I don't know. Well, so like this is why this is another guess. So they have like either hard time like getting ads or not. So if there's this current scare for like, oh, there's a bunch of like ad bots, then they might be giving less money on ads, right? Because there's just less demand because people don't trust the platform. Now, who knows, right? But like basically, it seems like, you know, I don't know. I am not really worrying about it because it's just like I can't worry about everything. But it's annoying. Glacial Shard's amazing. So yeah, but my viewership is like normal for off season for me. We got a mini set coming up. Like this isn't you know, so it's just like slightly less than it was. Doing fine, so. Wait, am I dead, chat? Son of a... Ooh, wait, crap. It was a great play with them, actually. Ooh, scary. Am I cooked? Horizon's Edge ever get me there? No.
They'll steal an entire city.
Hearthstone's nice. Put the strip brought in. Is there a lethal here? Glacial Shard's nice though. Okay, I mean, the net health there, so. Alright, we'll see. Their face is frozen. Makes it a little more difficult to win, but. Splunker's just like, there's some situations where you in theory might not want to keep it. It's just good enough to keep in my opinion. On coin is probably less, but got him. So Splunker's really good with things like Sweet and Snow Flurry and in Solarium, so.
Nazoth versus Gul'dan.
Mine is the only way. All eyes shall be opened.
New Wisp meta chat. Kind of redonkulous.
I'm not afraid of the dark.
I'm not afraid of the blah blah blah.
Better make a good impression.
Good, I need top decks, and I need top decks, and I need them now.
Nice to meet you.
One shot, one kill.
Is there any nuance? There is nuance. You're looking for a rule. Double quest reward really good in the mirror, but also being one turn faster than your opponent usually wins in the mirror. So this is like a... I did not even need to get the double quest reward. I'm going to. I just bricked on it. It just kind of happened to work out, and there's a good chance I lose. Like if they get like a really good one here, with like charge and take the life steal, it's not good for me, you know. So.
Almost out of time.
Ooh, this is interesting because they bricked here. I might just have lethal. I'm not sure.
One shot, one kill.
I'm actually pretty confident I have lethal here. Wait, do I just have guaranteed lethal?